Okay, joined by Jonny Cooper, looking ahead to the All-Ireland final against Mayo. Johnny, it's been the strangest of strange years, obviously, but a huge occasion now to look forward to, an All-Ireland final to hopefully end the year on something of a high.
Yeah, it's been very, exciting the last couple of weeks. One of the very small groups of people that are afforded the opportunity to be out and doing what we love doing. So on the final, or in the final, very much looking forward to it. We know it's going to be a massive challenge, but hopefully those and the supporters that have always followed us up and down the country will have an opportunity to be in their own homes with their families and their friends and their siblings and whatnot, and hopefully we can put a bit of joy and smiles on their faces before Christmas.
I spoke to you here in Parnell Park back in, I think it was September, just before the restart of the league, and we were looking ahead to what's going to be a strange few weeks. How have the last couple of months been, just in terms of preparing for games and everything that's gone around the past few months?
Yeah, I guess when you get the green light to come back, obviously at the start you're trying to get back up physically, trying to get back into the frameworks and tactics and the different things, get used to each other again. So the first couple of weeks is a bit about that, and then you kick into games, and you're lucky enough then, if you keep winning, to have a couple of games which you've had the last number of weeks, so you're building up some match fitness and match sharpness and different things. So look, we know it's going to be a massive challenge in terms of the encounter against Mayo, and hopefully we'll do our very best to prepare for that challenge.
One of the things that's been different this year, obviously, and we can see here pretty much shivering at this stage because it's very, very, very cold here at the moment in Parnell Park, it has been the conditions as well. How has it been different in terms of playing? Obviously you're used to playing maybe in nicer conditions during the summer. How have they been different this year as well?
Yeah, different to championship football that we normally encounter. In saying that, we normally have 2 or 3 months in the league at the start of the year that bring these similar conditions, so it's not something that we've never experienced before. It's just something in championship that we've never encountered. But in saying that, I guess it just brings its own different challenges, varieties. It's weather, the ball comes at you a bit different when you're trying to turn, when you're trying to jump and catch. The ball's a bit heavier when you're trying to kick it and hand pass it and things. So look, all in all, I think it's been great learning. To be honest, it adds to your skill set and your repertoire, and I guess your experiences ultimately as a player and as a footballer. So very and highly enjoyable.
How do you feel you are form-wise going into the All-Ireland final?
Yeah, I guess the last couple of weeks we've had 4 games in terms of competitive games outside, which has brought lots of different opportunities to see different players. In the background, we're working as hard as we can in terms of internal training and competitiveness there. So look, we know it's going to be again a massive challenge that's coming down the tracks, as they always have been against Mayo, league and championship, the last number of years. So look, we'll do our very best to prepare and hopefully execute the performance on the day.
I guess you were lucky in a lot of ways because you were able to watch the Mayo versus Tipperary All-Ireland semi-final, knowing that obviously you'd already qualified for the final. What did you make of Mayo in that game? Yeah,
well, the bits that I've seen of it, I haven't got fully into it yet, but the bits I've seen of it, obviously there's lots of new players. I think they've added serious energy to their performances this year offensively, which is where I'll be looking at because I'm a defender. They've obviously lots of opportunities to score, and the guys inside, Killian O'Connor in particular, has been doing extremely well, as he has done the last number of years. So I think their offensive and their formidable offence that they have, and their runners from the back, is something that's a serious threat for us that we'll have to prepare accordingly for.